Hello everyone, Steve here, back again with another unboxing video. What I have ordered here is a copy of Superstar Baseball, which is kind of the Sports Illustrated / Avalon Hill game. And if you're following this channel, you're probably saying, Steve, didn't you already buy a Superstar Baseball game? And the answer is yes, I did. I think this is a different year, a different version of it. So we're going to see what we got here. You know, I got this off of an auction site, which will remain nameless. And I think I got it for $5. But between tax, shipping, and handling, I probably paid $30. Probably still worth it, but you know, that's what you got to watch out for with auctions. Not only the shipping and handling, but if it's a formal auction house, there's the buyer's premium, which you know, can sometimes be a surprise. Neither here nor there. I'm going to go forth and cut open this box and see what we got. So bear with me. Okay. Lots of cardboard and paper to recycle here. No wonder it costs so much to ship. Yeah, kind of overdid it with the packaging here. Definitely. So, one thing that was obvious to me that was different about this particular version of the game, which I think is a 1974 version of the game, is that the box is long and flat, whereas the previous one that I had bought was a smaller, thicker box, not quite square, but pretty close to being square shaped. So here we have Superstar Baseball. Let's see what we have. So still branded by Sports Illustrated, which was owned by Time Inc. Yeah, definitely 1974. You can't really see it here, but where my thumb is, there's a 1974 moniker there. So, featuring the greatest players of all time in authentic baseball action. So here we have the playing surface along with some of the interpretations, if you will, of the various result types. And the one thing that's different from this Superstar Baseball from the early versions of the Sports Illustrated game is that they changed the abbreviations for some of the types of singles and outs and so on. So like a 1M, which we have over here, right here. It's a single, runners advance one base. And then there's a manager decision whether you can send for the extra base. That 1M was coded some other way in the early version of the game. Either it was a 1 with a cross or asterisk. I forget. The other thing that's different about the Superstar Baseball versions of the game, and as well as the 1972 season of the original game, is that they use player cards, and the player cards have to be placed here on the playing board, and then the dice roll references, which go from 10 to 39, are along the side. So the cards themselves don't have the dice roll references on them, and so I hate to say it, but that's somewhat unfortunate in terms of a design. It would have been nicer if the numbers are right on the cards. And in fact, some of the homebrew cards that are out there did go ahead and put the numbers on the cards. So playing board, not quite as sturdy, I don't think, maybe as some of the earlier versions. A rule book, it would appear. Yes, a rule book. Pretty basic rule book here, along with the stolen base charts, which are pretty standard, I think, from year to year, version to version. And then some bunting charts and the so-called manager decision chart. And the way the game was played is with the manager decision chart is the speed of the runner across the top would influence the likelihood of success. 6 different running ratings from 0 to 5. One somewhat unique thing about the Sports Illustrated games is that they used one rating, the same rating for both running and stolen bases, which, given the nature of the game, probably was fine. It's not my personal preference, but it was probably fine. Okay, so let's look at the rest of the contents here. See if I can get it into view. There, perfect. Okay, so here's the picture cards that we talked about earlier. The way the game works is you roll the dice first on the picture card. If there is a result, then you know, you're done. If there's not a result, then you roll on the batter card and then see what happens. So you see that there's a lot of blank spaces here, unless, no, actually this is a pitcher hitting card, sorry. I misspoke. Yeah, bear with me, I'm sorry. Well, neither here nor there. I'm not going to hold this video up. This gives you an idea of a batting card, and in the case of batters, they had a split versus left-hand pitchers and right-hand pitchers, and I think the blank space is a strikeout. You know, the original SI game had color coding, so a blank blue space was a strikeout, a blank yellow space was a walk, etc. The other thing, which I did not realize before, is that at least this version of the game actually has a bio on the back of the card, and you know, I think that's very cool. And of course, you have, you know, all the big names. Here's Pete Rose, you know, Lou Gehrig. Let me see. You know, you got Willie Stargell here, Roberto Clemente, etc. Oh. Yeah, so everything I've shown you so far, the white cards are the hitting cards. And then, this makes more sense now, the yellow cards are the pitching cards. And I should have known that. And so you can see that a lot of these results here on this pitching card are blanks. And this DR coding up here is a defensive check. And it means that there's a potential automatic out that occurs if a certain dice roll is rolled. And so, so yeah, this is just a couple examples of pitching cards. Apologies for stumbling there at the beginning about how these cards look and how they work. I have other videos on how this game works, but it uses special dice, and in this case probably also had 3 of these markers, but there's only 2 here. Here's the special dice, 1 black one, 2 white ones. they're not your traditional D6 dice. And so when you roll them and read them, you'll get varying probabilities depending on the specific dice roll. So one set of one dice roll in the 30s might be 18 chances out of 216. If you roll, I believe it's a 19, the way these dice work. If you roll that, that's only one chance out of 216. So, moving along, there's a full pad of score sheet here with, looks like a coupon to order more if you wanted to at the time, and nice cover. So that's a nice intact item for the game. They have some rules appendix, and so for example, they have some defensive ratings for the catchers, which I don't think are on the exact same scale as the original game. And then if he's a really good catcher, they had this I rating, which limits the stolen base success rate. Yeah, so I have never seen that before. We have a flyer for the game. So it's kind of cool because Sports Illustrated had a lot of different games. They're advertising track meet here. Game Talk, which I don't think I've ever seen. There was a different newsletter called All-Star Replay. This looks different from that. They had the Pay Dirt football game, which I've already done a reveal video on that. They also had Bowl Bound, which was college football, and a golf game called Go for the Green, and an order form. And a lot of these games were $10 plus 95 cents postage. So pretty cool stuff. I think actually that is everything that's in this box. I don't want to belabor this any further, other than to say you can check out my other unboxing videos and my other Sports Illustrated videos if you want to learn more about this game and how it works. Please make comments or ask questions in the comments if there's something that you want to know about this game that I didn't cover. And thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to my channel if you want, but that's not as important as the comments. So thanks again. Take care. Bye.